All right, Cory is checking out. I'm totally. When they said yesterday, oh yeah, we're going to check out drag racing. Who's doing that? Cory.
You had a little tear run down your eye.
Small tear. Hey, Cory. Bondurant, great spot.
Good morning, you guys. Well, I got my drag racing clothes on. You know, khaki shorts, Walmart checked shirt, kind of a summertime look, and the Converse. But behind me stands the pinnacle of American horsepower, the fastest production car in the world, at least in America anyway. It's Detroit Power, 800 plus horsepower. It's the Dodge Demon. It's amazing. Well, we'll show you what it does here in just a moment. But we're at the Intro to Drag Racing class. Ray is in the cockpit. Are you ready, my friend? Show us what you got. Yeah, that's just the way it all starts. And these are the guys and gals who are going to learn how it's all accomplished. Look at their faces. Everybody loves to smell the rubber and hear the screeching of these tires. And Mike McGovern is with us. Mike, you brought along some friends today, and I assume that everybody here is itching to get behind the wheel and do what we just saw. But you got to learn how to do it right.
Right, and they can't wait. They're itching to do it. But what we're doing here is we're going through some practice launches and preparing for the drag strip, and we're also doing a little bit of skid car training too to go along with it. But everybody's excited. They're really excited to be here.
Well, I love what the Bondurant School means to Arizona, and not just to Arizona, but to the whole country. Bob and you and the whole team have really made high-performance racing and driving accessible to anybody. I mean, well, let me ask, who here has driven at Le Mans? Anybody? Okay. Who has driven in any race? Okay, so these are just regular guys like myself who want to be able to experience the thrill.
Exactly.
Guys, let's all come on around the Demon over here. And come over here, would you, Mike? Let's learn a little bit about this car. What are we talking about here?
Well, again, it's got 800 horsepower. It's rear-wheel drive. It comes stock with racing slicks. The engineers at Dodge have done a great job putting this hot rod together. They want you to buy this car, take it to the drag strip, and have fun.
And it really is, it's a turnkey operation. You can drive it right off of the lot and head right down to the track.
Ready to go. And they give you instructions on how to do the line lock, to do the trans brake setup. It is a race car that you can put a license plate on.
Well, hey, fellas, gather around here. What you tell me, friend, what was your first car? What was the first car that you bought with your own money? And what year?
1971 Demon.
A 1971 what?
Demon, Dodge Demon.
Oh.
It existed. That's why this car is so important for me.
Yeah, I love that. Now, what are your expectations after you finish the class? Do you imagine yourself getting out to the track, or what do you expect to happen?
Oh, I'm going to take it to the track. I'm from Guatemala, and I am going to ship it to Guatemala, and I'm going to race it in Guatemala.
You'll be the king of Guatemala. I can't imagine there are many Dodge Demons down in Central America. Boy, you are going to be, you're going to make a huge splash there for sure. Well, you can get into the class as well. And Mike, before we wrap it up, how do people get signed up for your next class?
Well, look at the website, go to Bondurant.com. You'll be able to find out all kinds of information. If you want to give us a call, we can help find the right class for you, because we have classes for teenagers, people that just want to be better street drivers, to, hey, I want to know what it's like to drive this dragster.
All right, well, we'll get Tom out of the way.
Let's go one more time.
Yeah, I'd love to see it. Light him up if you don't mind, Ray. We're coming your way from the Bondurant School. See you in a few!
That makes you real excited, right? To see that and hear that?
Yeah, I like that. That's good. I thought that burning rubber, it always makes me, my grandpa was a Depression era guy, and so he's from Missouri. I remember him saying that, I just don't understand how all these kids burn up their tires that they can't afford to replace. So every time I see tires smoking, I always think of rubber going away. Yeah, you want to work your clutch just enough where you get a little grip, and then you go.
Yeah.
Think of Grandpa. Love you, Grandpa. Miss you. Cory's out checking out the new Demon drag racing program at Bondurant School of High Performance.
Hi, Cory.
Skid training. These
my
are
God.
good
You look
skids.
good.
You know,
These aren't bad skids.
love this. I'm going to drift over here next to
drifting.
Ray.
Okay.
Ray is in the amazing Dodge Demon. Again, 800 horsepower is what you're looking at there.
Yeah.
It's really the pinnacle.
Whoa!
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah,
The
that's
pinnacle
not
of
fishtailing
Mopar
down I-10. I mean, that's the real stuff. That's good drifting, right, Cory?
Well, I'm going to learn how to do the same thing here. Mike McGovern is with me in the car. And Mike, 35 years for you with Bob Bondurant, and you love driving, obviously. This has to be your dream experience.
Yeah, this is an amazing experience, but I love sharing it, sharing the information and experience that I've gained over the last 35 years with people like yourself, and people from all over the world come to this driving school. It's an amazing facility, and there's no other program like this out there.
Yeah, and the legacy that Bob has left behind is amazing. Tick off some of his high points, his bullet points.
I think one of the cool things is Carroll Shelby called him up and said, "Hey, come drive for me." In '63, and then in '64 he goes to Europe to race against Ferrari. Him and Dan Gurney won 24 hours at Le Mans, and then in '65 he won the World Manufacturers Championship. That's an incredible feat. And the odds the odds were totally against him when he went there, but he's got so many great stories when it comes to that whole experience.
Well, his blood really flows through this whole operation. We love Bob and love what you're doing, Mike. So you hold the mic, and I'm going to take off here in a moment. You kind of give me a little instruction. What are we going to be learning here?
All right, let's go around we're going to go around the inside of the corner here.
Got about a minute to go.
Got a minute to go. We can do a lot of stuff here. Now, when you come off the turn, watch the exit reference. And when you... Yeah, we're
Cutting out a little bit.
Just because he's getting far away.
So yeah, see, they lift the car up just a little bit, so
To
your
get it
rubber's
to-
barely touching. Let's see him get sideways. There he goes. Yeah, oh, there's a drift.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cory. Nice, bud.
It's like every boy's dream.
Right?
Big, wide open lot like that.
drive up to the corner.
It's so
Gunning,
fun. And they've got
gunning,
so many
pedal
different
to
things.
the metal. I know, they do have all sorts
Yeah.
of different things
They
out
set
there.
up those cones sometimes,
Yeah.
and you can scream. And they always give you like these super high-powered cars. They're never like a 78 Pinto.
No.
These things move. You like that?
Yeah. My mom had a Pinto once. She always
Oh,
told me
did
about it.
she?
She said she tried to get somebody to steal the car, left it in a Circle K parking lot, had Levi interior, and she left the keys in it. And no one
Levi?
stole Levi jean
Like denim?
interior. The pockets were Levi jeans. It's the one story I still am stuck with from my
Love
mother.
the 70s. So
No
good.
one stole the car. It was that bad.
Imagine that. Nobody stole the Levi jeans interior Pinto.
70s circa Pinto.